a podcast that talks about music, movies, sports, and news. To know the people, promoting and sharing with the world a beautiful story. This is Frail Fragments Monster Closet. Hey, this is the Monster Closet, episode number 96. We are here with Natalia and Gabe from the Red Carpet Revival. How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show. They released their single, Don't You, in the beginning of 2024, and they've been hitting the ground ever since then, playing shows like at the Elma Combo, which is awesome. I got a chance to play there last year, and it blew my mind. Pretty much one of the best venues I've ever played. So, we could talk a bit about that. That's awesome that you guys got to experience that. They're playing November 30th at the Hub in Kitchener with Harley, Olivia, friends of ours. They played my birthday party at the Horseshoe back in May.
Sick, that's so cool.
Yeah. So she's a great singer, so that should be a really cool show. What are the other bands that are playing that November 30th? Sorry, guys.
That's actually the Breaching Vista reunion show.
Nice.
Yeah, so we know John through his other project as well that he's been doing. So yeah, they're bringing back that band, which is going to be super fun.
Wow, okay, cool. And your guitarist? Yeah, okay. There you go. All right. Yeah, nice. So yeah, what are your plans for 2025? Do you have any shows booked or touring or recording?
We're currently auditioning for drummers, so that's been a fun thing to hunt down at the moment. So shows are slowing down a little bit just in the meantime. And then we also are finishing up an EP that we're releasing. So that's going to be coming out soon too. Yeah, we've got a 3-song EP coming.
3 songs? Cool. And so what was wrong with the drummer you were playing? We played with you guys at the Maxwell's in September. He did the job. Was he going away somewhere or something?
We've been using session drummers for so long. So we're looking for someone to kind of join on full time and welcome to the family kind of thing. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to have, it's hard to keep a band together. You're kind of dating 2, 3, 4 other people, and it's a family at the end of the day. And you really have to respect each other's time. And just from playing, I've played a lot of shows in my day. I'm 42 now, and I started playing downtown Toronto when I was 14. I played I played the Elma Combo when it was an old piece of shit. You know what I mean? So that's how long I've been doing this. Yeah. It was cool. But that was my first show, I think. But anyway, it's hard to, it's a lot of work, and you have to be willing. Your ego has to be willing to pay into it with money.
Yeah.
It's not I want money, because if you want money, I feel my experience anyway is you're not going to be happy even when you get that money. It's you're in it for the wrong reason, right? Music is something that you'll do with, if you love music enough, you'll do it regardless of money, right? So money should be a bonus. And
honestly,
yeah. And what I've learned too is for me it's changed now because I have 2 kids, I got a wife, a mortgage, 40 hours a week, booking a tour, recording fucking our 6th album. It's just enjoy the moment of playing on stage together, and because it's not easy to do. Practicing, getting along, driving to the venues, booking the shows, just complete, all of the stresses to make that show happen, where, an audience member might give you 70 seconds is really hard to do. And this makes us special. I don't know if I lost you. I'm just ravaging on. I think we have internet difficulties or somewhere along the ride. Go ahead.
No, we're good. It's just.
What were you saying, Gabe? Sorry, guys. I don't know. It's just. So we can go into internet
I'm just saying that it is a very unique thing. It's you're saying you are dating 3, 4 people. Working together. constantly. It's kind of just like an ongoing project. So if you don't have that members or people that you connect with, it doesn't make it always. And we're very lucky that at least the three of us that are in the band right now at the time, so December, we work really well together. We enjoy being around each other. And for the drummer, we're just kind of looking for someone to match our energy and make sure he's someone that we will be happy to spend a lot of time with. Because yeah, like you're saying, it's not about the money. It's I don't think any of us are in it for that. It's a DIY.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know if anyone does this for the money. Like, if they did, they would be out real fast. So
that's true.
So we're just enjoying the ride, having fun with it, and trying out new things and trying to make our live show better. But it's a fun project, and we want to see how far we can take it, and we're enjoying the ride for sure.
Yeah. I think it's been a really good like learning experience for all of us too. Like, we are all working musicians in like other, I guess, forms of the industry anyway. So like, I don't think any of us looked at this like it was going to be like our jobs or anything. It's more something that, we're all gaining a lot from the project, I think, in different ways. We're all pushing ourselves as musicians in different ways. And like when we do play with, we have additional guitarists and stuff that hop in every once in a while too. And like, I think we're all at different, I don't know, I guess we're all picking up different things along the way as we go. Like, we all see a different challenge out of playing shows together, out of writing, and we all bring different strengths and stuff too, which is really cool. So we're constantly like learning from one another. And even though we are all working at like different areas of the industry, we're kind of pulling on those different elements from each other when we work together. So it's a really good learning experience too. Yeah, there's a lot of good to be drawn from it, I'd say.
Nice. Why is it you play music? Why are you doing this? Why are you going through all this? What are you getting? What are you getting from this process? Why do you do what you do?
We're musicians and we're doing this in different ways in our lives, but this is something that we have to decide to commit to. It's something extra that we're doing on top of our busy schedules. So for me, a lot of it comes down to making music with other people that are special to me is such a special thing. Like, when I'm the best songwriter, but when I suggest an idea, it works, and then someone else can build on it, and it ends up being a song, it's such a unique thing that I haven't really experienced through any other medium other than playing in a band. And yeah, just that opportunity to be freely creative and have something tangible at the end of it. My friends, and it sounds good. And other people are like, yeah, that sounds good. And there's a validation that comes from it too. The art that we're putting out is meaningful. And like, also just performing live is one of my favorite things in the world. So getting to do that with music that we've written is awesome.
Yeah. I think I come from like a similar perspective too. Like, I think like writing with the group is definitely really helpful, but I've been working like as a songwriter for a really long time, and I've been writing music since like before I can remember. So for me, the biggest challenges from this was, I guess one thing I wanted to kind of glean from the project was being able to like finish material and make like more meaningful material. I love writing, but I find it really easy when you're working on your own and doing solo work for a really long time. It's honestly like kind of lonely, and it doesn't feel very fulfilling. And I never really wanted to perform live, like any of my like solo material. It's just, I don't know. I don't find it as fun as like collaborating with other people. I think writing with other people is like, it's the most incredible experience. Like, it's like the greatest high I've ever found, honestly. Like, it's so fun because you'll be clicking with the group sometimes and things will just hit and feel really good. And you just like feel it like deep in your core. You're like, oh, that's some good shit. And that feeling is just like something that I'm so like obsessed with. Like, I love it so much. I find it so fun. I love working with different people when it comes to writing. So I really enjoy that. And I think with the project itself and like the way that we're expressing the material we're sharing has been a really fun way to show, I guess, like a different side of myself musically, because I come from like a musical theater background and more of like an indie folk background. Like, this is definitely like a much more aggressive form of communication that I think was really good for me as like just like a person too. Like, I've learned so much working with the guys and like sharing this music and talking to people after shows about like how they feel after they've like experienced like the material that we put together, the music we put together, and it's received really well. And that means a lot, because that means that people are connecting to it, not just that like, oh, good job guys, we wrote a good song. It's like, it's like means something to people. And I think that that's really cool. And the industry itself, like, oh my God, like the amazing people we've met along the way, like the other bands we played with, like there's so much camaraderie in this scene that I did not expect, like a million miles away. I did not see this coming. Like, the friendships we've made, like the other bands that we've been able to support, like it's been so fun. Like, you know, we don't really make a lot doing this, like, you know, financially, like it's a tough industry, like punk music, you know, but I think the value that we get from playing together and writing together and meeting people and giving something to people is just, it's invaluable. It's incredible. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like if we're going to talk, I'm just thinking of God, like I guess I'm a spiritual guy, and maybe that's the way I envision God would want us to live our lives, you know, evolving into something better. And I mean, I feel like you guys have that click in the Red Carpet Revival, where you guys are clicking and you're creating something together that's evolving into something better. So you guys are like on your way, and the answers are there. And I don't know how well you can hear me. This is the last day for this iPhone camera anyway. But guys, thank you so much for joining the show. You could catch the Red Carpet Revival on November 30th at the Hub with Harley, Olivia, and the Breaching Vista reunion. And they're going to be hitting the ground running like 2025. They've been playing a lot of crazy shows. You could check them out at Red Carpet Revival. You could check out Frail Fragment at frailfragment.com. Guys, keep in contact, please, and we'll keep in touch. I want our paths to cross again and do a show in the future, maybe perhaps 2025. We shall see. Thanks again for doing the show. This is the Monster Closet, episode 96, Thursday, November 21st, 2024. We out of here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks a lot.